Welcome to my channel Vasanthi in London and good evening from England. So what is the topic today? It's about a visa guidance and completely it's about UK visa guidance for students and working professionals and how to get the internships and how to get the jobs here, and for working professionals who are seeking the employment in UK and how the tough road it is and grass is always greener on the other side, so how it is. So just in this video you can get a complete guide about a UK system, how it is working, what it is, and small advices for startup companies who are starting their businesses in an early stage, how they are maintaining their funds and all, because I heard some of the companies who are like startups, they're literally falling down because of some capital issues, how it happens. So I just want to discuss a few details about visa and even the business, because I'm into business management and even a visa also, that is where I started my channel. So I just wanted to elaborate it, and even people are approaching me to guide on a visa, and even I worked as an international student, one of them, and we hosted webinar sessions to international students and how to cope up here and how to cope up with their expenditure and cost of living and rising expenditure, and here the scarcity of something it is. So we go in detail and meticulous about what it is happening in UK. So let's go to the topic, what is happening. So first thing is, if you're planning to come to UK exclusively for UK, yes, we have advantages, like we have and the pros and cons are there for each side, I can say. So here, if you are planning to come for this year, like a September, you have a lot of green lights, I can say, a lot of advantages, as like if your course is 1 year or 2 years, that depends on your course, and after that you will receive a PSW, post work permit. And there are a lot of hurdles for what I can say, limitations for PSW, so later we'll talk about it. But let's come to the first greener side of the UK, because we always believe that American proverb, what it is, grass is always greener on the other side, but it's not. Abroad is not that much. Sometimes it is, but we have to be like a patient and we have to be consistent, whatever we are doing it and whatever we believe it. And sometimes it's like open-minded and cultural shocks, that is all common here, like differences, and sometimes like who are coming from not only Asians, even Europeans have some of the cultural shocks, and even a lot of people who are coming from US, they have cultural shocks, because all culture is different from here to there. So that's all, everyone. So that's all it happens. So let's, what about the international students' advantages here? It is like most advantages like this PSW and post-work permit, and now sponsorship visas also available until it is like 2024 February. It will be, all gates are very flexible for UK, and it is wide open for international students and even for working professionals. You will receive your job sponsorship very easily if you link up your profile with LinkedIn, and you will receive anything. Like if you are working for entry level, you will receive a lot of jobs. And even one thing is like here, I can tell it is like who are experienced people who have a lot of experience and who are working there and wanted to their career in UK, so they have good benefits, like who are in a medical field, they have a lot of nurses, like a lot of benefits here. They will receive very good packages even, so they can get the immediate sponsorship, because the UK is very much need of like a scarcity, I can say. It's like not some of the skills are too much in demand. It's like nurse and even the doctors, and this kind of a medical field is very high in demand, and even some of the care works who are working in that way. So if you have the experience, and this is the good opportunity for you. And for the students, I can suggest some of the courses are in very high demand, and some of the courses, if you pay for tuition fees like 14 to 21k means for entire tuition fees like 14,000 to 21,000 pounds as well. Some of the courses, they don't have much opportunities, but some of the courses, if you pay 14 to 18 tuition fees also, you will receive a good opportunities. But whatever on an average, it is like international students have a little bit struggles here, as I'm saying it is a lot of channels are blabbering. It is true, it is not false. I don't say, I cannot condemn whatever they are saying it. I agree with them who are coming, international students who have an experience, who don't have an experience, who are coming as freshers. Everyone is facing a lot of problems here. That I really agree. The problem is finding an accommodation. That's why I'm always suggesting, when you're choosing your course, the best thing is stay with your university accommodations where they are, so that way you can reduce your expenses here. Before coming here, just book the accommodation including the tuition fees. If you are capable, if your loan has been sanctioned, and if you're applying through education loan or you're paying from your pocket, then pay off all your fees and accommodation, then you can reduce the living expenditure here. Because when you're opting for that option, universities can provide you the discount and they will provide you even the scholarships. That's why I always suggest, who are planning to come on September or next February, just keep in mind that you should prepare before like 6 months. Yes, I'm going to abroad, I'm going to another country, so this is what. So tune yourself for prepare, and best and worst cases, whatever it is. Okay, that's one advice. And choosing the courses is one advice. I can suggest the IT is like, most of the IT are in demand, but not all. AI is much demand. Who wanted to pursue their career in IT, so better switch on to the robotics. They are in high demand. The people who are coming here and pursuing their computer science also, they are not getting the jobs. But who are pursuing their careers in AI, artificial intelligence, they have a lot of job opportunities here. Because I have seen one of the guy who graduated and immediately he got an opportunity and he started working here. That is one, because I have witnessed the guy really in a high demand, who have a knowledge of Python coding, and who have a ability to do this kind of a jobs like a programming side, mostly into AI. So machine learning, coding, if you have that experience, this is a very good opportunity that you can pursue it. And who wanted to just come to an abroad and wanted to see, you can come, and the gates are wide open until February. I can say after the February, the rules are changing, and it is not like a greener side, it will be a hard side, and a lot of the people have to forget about the dream about to come to UK even. So yes, it's all drastic changes, it's happening. So it's like, I'll explain you later. So this is what the students, but the courses I can suggest who are wanted to pursue in a management and a business management, international management. So go for the international business rather than MBA, and rather than choosing the business management, rather than choosing some other international communications. And because here the marketing opportunities are more than other management opportunities. If you have an experience in marketing, especially the digital marketing, are in high demand in UK, because many of the people who works for this like influencing field, and a lot of ongoing demand. Digital marketing is an ongoing demand, because here influencing marketing is high and people are working for them, and even the outsourcing is also happening. So that is the best way. And who already have an experience in care work, so they have a very good opportunities here. So that is the student life, and the course that you can choose it wisely. That's what I suggested, is instead of taking an MBA, so go for it. Even if you're taking an MBA, I can suggest it's London School of whatever it is, business school. If you're studying in that Queen's University or different kind of universities, Cambridge or Oxford. So if you're choosing the high level of universities, so MBA is really preferable, and still the opportunities are knocking the doors. But if you're choosing the other universities better than MBA, you just opt for the particular course which you're relating to the marketing and which are relating to the business management, not completely into business. Here it is a subject called organizational psychology. We don't even heard about in our countries, but here it is a specific subject, organizational psychology. because here I have seen a lot of people, they're posting their degrees in psychology. Here psychology is in such a demand. So in our country we just ignore it. We don't have much specific about psychology or something, but here it is in a high demand. The psychology courses are high demand. Even organizational psychology is also in a high demand. So I can suggest international communications and international business marketing or international business, something it is relating to this kind of a marketing and commerce. So this is all the have the root, means you have a very good roadmap to get into your career here. And let's come to after what happens 2024 February. Let's talk it 2024 January till that time. So like 2023 September, whoever coming, you are all safe. You will receive another 2 years or 3 years PSW as per your courses and as per whatever you're working on. Even for research field, they will get it 3 years PSW, post work permit, and even for 2 years or 1 year courses also, you will get extended visa for 2 years to stay in UK to pursue your degree. And if you wanted to study more, you can study, and if you wanted to work for yourself, you can start your own company. That is the benefits of PSW. You can start your consultancy or you can start your business, and you can render your services online, and you can do anything, and you can even work without a sponsorship. This is all the advantages of PSW. So, but 2024 onwards, they are cutting off the period, grace period of the PSW, and they are cutting off to the 6 months only, not to the 2 years or 3 years. So within these 6 months, either you have to find a sponsorship, or you have to switch on to the other visa which are available, like a global talent visa. It's very hard and challenging to get. And another one is innovative visa. You should have the bank account, and you should have the funds, like at least in Asian currencies, if I can say, suggest it as like 2 crores is the minimum acceptance from the government and HMRC. If you wanted an acceptance letter from them, you should at least spend 200k grand, whatever it is, 200. So that's, I can suggest the best thing is not to come, and better switch on to the other opportunities which are providing it in other European countries better than UK. So jump on to the other offers. Germany is providing the free education, and Italy is providing the free education. So even some of the Norway and some of Netherlands and France is also providing the free education, and you have to pay for first and second term, but later you will get even PR as well in France. So those are the opportunities are knocking your door, and just look after it. If you are planning to come 2024 to UK, I suggest don't come. That is because it will be a hard time. Even if the people who are staying here, they're already facing a hard time, and don't get into trouble before entering it. Don't waste your hard-earned money by pursuing this kind of a master's degree or something here. And even they're cut short, means they're concentrating on highly means the ranking universities, but not the low ranking universities. Even your visa will be in pedestal, just like an F1. It is going to be very tough time, and F1 is very difficult to get it. So the same way the UK student processing also, it will become very tough, because only the specific universities and your ranking and your marks and your IELTS, everything is depending on. So the rough road is going to start for UK visa system. So this is one thing. And who are already staying here, who are already educating, means graduating and studying, and who already landed, they have already a tough time here. They are already facing it. Their troubles are very, very high. It's like getting the part-time is one headache, and getting the internship is another headache. And if you get a part-time job also, it is like sometimes it's odd jobs that you have to do it. If you are open, you wanted to do it, then you can perform and you can earn some money, but it is not going to accommodate your living and cost of living expenditure right now. Who are like students, they are not earning. If you are a student, if you are an international student, you can't earn more than 800 pounds, like 80,000 rupees in Indian currency, or Pakistan, whatever, Bangladesh, wherever, Vietnam, wherever you're coming all across the globe. So only 800, 900 you can make it, and it is not going to equal to your living expenditure, and it will be evaporate like that. So that is a tough time. I'm even if you're okay to do any kind of an odd job, that is one thing. Keep in mind, if you're an experienced person and you already worked a lot in your country, then you have something to keep as a savings, and you're coming here and you're starting your career as a student and fresher. That is okay, fine, you can come and you can do it. But a fresher, you're coming, so if you're not coping up with the situation, this is all. You have to come open-minded and to do like these kind of jobs are available, very odd jobs that if you can do it, you can do it. That is up to you, whatever. And even universities are providing the part-time jobs, as I worked as an international student ambassador. So you can find those kind of jobs in the university portal itself. Every university have the employment opportunities, like career opportunities or career centers. So you can go and approach them. They will guide you and they will give you. But those kind of jobs, as I already, when I started my channel, I explained you, those are like ad hoc jobs, but not a regular shift jobs. That's all, like in a month you will get it 1 or 2 shifts, and sometimes within a span of like 4 months in a course, it is like 2 or 3 shifts you will get it. So that's all ad hoc jobs, and they will pay you good. It is like 10.54 per hour, like 10.11, sometimes it's 11 pounds. They will pay you. They pay you good, but it's just like a 1-day shift or a 2-day shift. You have to be prepared how much you are getting it. And internships, when I talk about internships, that yes, they will provide you the internships, but be careful before signing any contracts here and entering into it. Most of the internships are unpaid and they don't pay anything. And because here everyone is saying it, getting the UK experience is a very tough time. So I am not sure why they're making this kind of terms, but that is true that most of them are unpaid, and some of them are paying at the end of the period, or some of them are splitting the period and they're paying in between. If your summer internship, like if your internship is like 4 months, and they will pay you for a couple of months and then later couple of months, that is happening. And sometimes it is like at a time after the end of your internship they're paying, and most of the cases it is unpaid. You're not going to get only the experience, and even some like a reference you will get it from them to apply in a job. And let's come to the PSW. Very big hurdle it is. Very big hurdle, PSW, and most of the employees here in UK, they don't know about, they are not aware about PSW, even post-work permit, they don't even know. And even some of them are not preferring the PSW candidates because they think that only they are going to stay here for 2 years and we don't want to employ them. That is one thing. And even the skill set is matching also, they are not considering it. And even some of the companies are very afraid to sponsor it because the sponsorship norms are literally little high. It is like now, earlier it is like 23,000 pounds or something. Now they're increase it to 26, and the worst thing is next year they are going to raise to 38,000 per annum. So your salary should be 38,000 per annum in pounds. Then only the employer can sponsor you. If he or the employer is not capable to show you that much of funds and that much of salary to you, he cannot sponsor it. And most of the UK companies are draining, and they are all startup and mid-level. They are not like IT companies or big IT giants. Also, you cannot find such kind of a multinational corporations in UK. That is a very, very big barrier here. All the startups and small companies which are not even coping up with the market standards and trends, and it has not been surviving here more than 3 or 4 years. So the biggest challenge for them, even it is like survival in business. So we are always thinking about international students, we are not getting the job, but here the lot of scarcity it's going on. Even the companies are not able to sustain themselves. That is the main criteria, and some of the people like they cannot cope up with the job requirements, and sometimes it is like their means you have plenty of experience and they cannot provide you the salary even for your levels. So this is all happening in UK. So only few companies are capable to take you, and few are not. So because the startup are not working properly here, and like they are closing after 3 years of their business starting. So this is a really hard time. And some I can suggest you, when you consult me, I can suggest you how to, because some of the job consult apply, and even if you approach them and through with them also, it is hardly taking 6 to 8 months. Everyone who is landing here as an international student, and please remind it, when you land, don't ever forget. And because we don't know when we came here to start searching the job, but what I suggest is the day one when you land in UK, start searching the full-time job. And when still you are a student as well, you will. Okay, and the biggest thing when compared to US and UK is, like I can say, US have more IT companies, and they have more stability, and they have more security of funds from the government, even the support, and it's a bigger US organizations are bigger, and you have plenty of opportunities to work there in US. And here in UK that's not the case. Here it is all medium, and the biggest crisis it's going on in UK is like a Brexit. So it is exited from European countries, and it is declared its territory as a freedom, and now English country completely it is not been a part of European. So UK is completely different than Europe country. So that's the funds are lagging, and government is also a lot of deficiency in their fund system, and it is all going on with them, and elections and people politics, it's all changing economy drastically, and cost of living crisis, and it's a burden to employers, and even it's a burden to students even. So that's how it is going on in Britain. It's a blunt way, and it is true. This is what, when you're planning to come on September, this is really a cake for you. And after the September, don't ever come to UK. That is my suggestion. If you are planning for February, just go either a US or European countries, like which are providing the free education. German is providing the free education. Italy, why Italy is providing it? The thing is, it's the saddest truth and blunt. I cannot tell, but it is the fact, because I'm doing my research on GDP. It is like a gross domestic product. Every country I study it. Even I study about US. I do on UK, and I do on European countries and Asian countries. I'll do all the comparisons about G20 summit countries. So this is what my research. When I'm studying it, it's annoying and shocking, astonishing facts about Italy. I found it like they're not graduating. Since 2019, it's shocking. It's shocking. They're not graduating. And people they're not at all taking education as serious. So they're not taking education as serious, and they're not graduating. That's why the universities are really empty, and that's why they're providing the free education to this is the known fact, and this is what is happening in Europe. And France is, they're very much into, archaeology, and they're very much into art. So art and science they're into, so rest of the courses are wide open, and you can come and pursue. And Sweden is providing, and even some of them, Norway and Netherlands, they're providing the tuition fees, including if you wanted to pursue, if you wanted to study data analysis and data analyst role, and like research on it, like masters in something like AI. So they're providing the free education, like tuition fees is they're taking care, and even they will pay you. They will pay you in a return like 800 to 900 euros per month for student funding. So some of the countries are there, still it is. So you go and search it, and you can opt for them, those universities. But through consultancy you can approach it, and through other, like you can do it your own research on it. And I can suggest, if you're coming to UK this September, go with the means like consultancy services. So they will provide you and they won't charge anything from you. And if they are charging from you, just cross verify it. If it is a case of Italy, they will charge something more because the tuition fees is no. There is no tuition fees. Most of the universities are not taking any tuition fees, and they are providing free education to the rest of the world, whoever are interested, and it is all in English, not in Italian language. The saddest truth is they are not ready to study. Okay, and so many things are going in Italy. So truth by truth, it is coming on. It's really scaring and astonishing, the things that when I'm studying about Italy. So this is all, and the good part is, if you wanted to study more and get good education and wanted to settle down quickly, means Germany. Germany is the best way. But they are little centric of their own language, like Tamilians in Asian countries. So they are little centric on their own language. They don't even much entertain the English. So just be prepared in an intermediate level of German language, then you can cope up in German and you will get easily a good job and you will land it. And even IT is in demand. Yes. And better than UK, German countries, really they're providing good IT. Means they have a widespread of IT services and IT companies who wanted to pursue and who wanted to improve their, means like who wanted to go for the courses and wanted to see themselves in IT career, means German is the best option, I can say, better than UK. UK, they don't have IT software, less, and only AI they're concentrating on it, AI and Python. And who are into databases, please don't knock the door. Please don't knock the door of UK, I'm telling you. And if you are into databases and Oracle databases, SQL Server databases, or something like relating to the other levels of cloud management services or cloud architecture or AWS, they have the demand. More than AWS, I see like here, it's Azure more. They have Azure, Microsoft Azure has more demand. And even DevOps have a demand, but not AWS services here. And very, very less IT companies in UK, very less in UK. And most of the IT companies also, they cannot capable to hire the employees even. So they're hiring freelancers from Fiverr and other parts, and they're hiring and they're paying it and they're doing something with their businesses. That is how it's happening. So this is the job market. It's all going as an international students, a lot of struggles and a lot of things. And PSW, they're rejecting most of the offers, and get ready to reject. Get ready for, and like you have to tune yourself if you're applying any jobs in UK as for full time here. When you're landing here, prepared to get rejection letters more. Unfortunately, we are not accepting your application so and so. So they want to take you as their, because there are some companies, they're not capable to provide you the job requirements or the government demands, and others are diversity and other problems they have, and even the cultural differences. Some people, they say you have to fit in our team or something, and some people, they will excuse you more and more, and some people, they don't even know they don't have to provide a sponsorship. They can use the capital, human capital, but their lack of awareness and lack of things, and even people can accept you as a diversity is inclusion in a lot of companies, and 60 to 70% of the UK companies accepting the diversity, but not like us, like US companies, how the diversity is more in US, but UK it is little less, I can say. So it's all depends on the company, and it depends. I can say suggest that bigger companies, if you are opting it, if you're so lucky, if you're having the same opportunities with your experience, go and apply directly from the portals and try your luck. If they knock, because here I can see in Asian countries, if you apply in a direct website, no one pays attention. But here they will pay you attention. They will reply you within 48 to 50 hours or something. So you will at least get, unfortunately, we are not taking your application so and so reason, or we are not able to sponsor you for the next level or something. So that's all it happens. But be careful when you're coming here, and be prepared what you're working on. And this is what, and startups are failing here, and because of capital management, they are unable to handle it, and some people are customers and clients and they're showing it something. So I will explain you in another video that why the startups are failing throughout the world and what the mistakes they are doing. It's like a startup mistakes. I will explain you. This is what about PSW, and this is all about a UK visa. And if you wanted anything, please make an inquiry, then I will definitely explain you further, and I will share you the link as soon as possible. And leave your comments below what it is exactly you're looking for it, either UK or US or German or Italy or any parts of the European countries that you're looking, or different things. So I'm so glad to help you here, and I'm very much thank you. And thank you for watching me and subscribing and liking my videos. I'm so glad that you people are supporting me, and overwhelming responses, and even I'm getting overnight 500 subscribers are added, and sometimes like 250 subscribers I've added overnight. It is like just a 4 months baby my channel is, but it's growing slowly, little, and not yet monetized. And thank you so much, and see you in other videos. Bye.